I hope this video helps you to understand finding the slope of a line on a graph when given 2 points or given a line with 2 points. So the first thing we need to know, which is pretty important, is what is a slope. And this by no means is out of a book definition. It's the Kayla version of what is a slope. A slope of a line tells you how steep a line is on a graph and if it is positive or negative. The blue line on this page shows you a positive graph. It's going up from left to right. The red line shows you a negative graph because it's going down from left to right. That's in terms of where the lines are located on the coordinate plane. Now that you know what a slope is, you're probably wondering, well, how do I find a slope? With a coordinate plane, you have to have a line or at least 2 points on that coordinate plane to be able to tell a slope. If you have a line, pick 2 points that cross at the grid lines. Once you pick those 2 points, you're going to count rise and then count run and make a fraction. The rise is how much the difference is between the 2 points vertically. So you'll count up or you'll count down. The run is how much difference there is between the 2 points horizontally, so to the left or to the right. The rise number is the numerator of your fraction, and then that run number is the denominator of your fraction. So now we're going to look at an example. We have 2 points on the coordinate graph below, or on the picture. You have point A, which is located at 1, 1, so your x value is 1, your y value is 1. And you have point B, which is located at 4, 3. Your x value is 4, your y value is 3. What do we do with this? Well, when you look at this next slide, you count your rise over your run. So you would count up 2 from point A, and you would count over 3 places. So there's a vertical distance of 2 between A and B, and there's a horizontal distance of 3 between A and B. So like I said earlier, you count rise over run. Your rise is 2, and your run is 3. Now let's look at the next example. We have point A at 1, 7, and point B at 3, 4. When we're counting rise over run, we count down from A. It goes down 3 spots because the vertical change between A and B is 3 units. The horizontal distance would be 2 units to the right. Since we went down, our rise is a -3. We went to the right, so it's a +2. Again, you put your slope, or your slope is a fraction of rise over run. Our rise is -3, our run is 2, so our slope is -3, 2. The next example we're looking at, point A is at 2, 1, and point B is at a location of -1, 4. If we count rise over run, the vertical distance between A and B is +3. The horizontal distance is to the left 3, so our run is -3. Our rise is +3, our run is -3, so our slope again is the fraction of rise over run. Rise is +3 over our run, which is -3. +3 over -3 is pretty, we can simplify down to -1 because a positive over negative gives us a negative number, and then any number over itself is equal to 1. Now I want you to try it. Look at what we have. We have point A at 3, 4, and we have point B at -1, 1. You try and count rise over run and determine what the slope is. Don't worry, I'll give you the answer in a few seconds. Did you get the answer? I hope you did, but let's look at it just in case to make sure we understand. If we count the rise over run, we start with rise. If you count the vertical distance between A and B, you're counting down 3 units, meaning our rise value is -3. Then if we count our run, we count back 4 units to the left. That means our run value is -4. Putting it into a fraction of rise over run, our rise is -3 and our run is -4. Remember again, a negative over a negative gives us a positive, so our slope is simply 3/4. I hope this video helped you out. Stay tuned for the next upcoming video, or feel free to browse around any other videos.